Hi, welcome to Rotten Rebel. Today it's Sunday and that means one thing, that I am going to let you know which fragrances that I use this week and what happened. I love Sundays and I absolutely love sharing my fragrances of the week with you, so let's get to it. So on Monday I had a really interesting meeting that might lead up to some truly interesting and exciting projects. I decided to go with one of my favorites that I keep promising myself that I need to use it more often. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna link to my review of it above, and that is Parfums de Marlis Layton. What can I say about this? That spicy, citrusy and woody mix together with that so adorable, amazing, insanely good Parfums de Marlis Vanilla. I just love this one. I didn't get a compliment, at least not during that meeting. I don't think that was because there's something wrong with Layton. I just think because of the company that I had during that meeting. But I did get a compliment for Layton after that meeting during my workout. So yeah, if you have not yet tried Layton, then I can highly recommend you to do so. It's a really versatile perfume for men. You can put it on anytime, anywhere, and when you put it on, chances are that you are going to land a compliment. So yeah, I highly recommend you to check out Parfums de Marlis Layton. So Tuesday was pretty much all about work, just a bit of fun. I believe I watched some soccer, the European Championships, and I decided to go with Dior's Rouge Trafalgar. This to me is a fruity floral. I think it smells stunning, it smells luxurious, it smells unique. And what I love about it is that it is fresh, but with, and it's to me a bit sweet as well. But it's not too sweet, it's not too fresh, and the floral side is perfectly balanced together with that sort of fruity side. And usually, I mean, regardless of what people think about this, it does get reactions. People do notice it. And I just love putting it on, and I also love layering it with other perfumes. But I just rocked this one on its own on Tuesday. No compliments, but yeah, if you have not yet tried out Rouge Trafalgar, then I highly recommend you to do so. So I recently bought a ton of fragrances. All of those are coming up in what I believe is one of YouTube's, if not the biggest, fragrance haul that is going to come up on my channel on YouTube. I have a lot of new perfumes, let's just put it that way. And one of them is Jean Paul Gaultier's In the Navy. So this is a flanker to Le Male. I just love Jean Paul Gaultier, and it was really fun to expand my collection of his fragrances. And In the Navy to me is one of the sort of more summery flankers of Le Male. So this one is sort of aquatic, it has a bit of freshness to it, and it has that mint and that vanilla, and I honestly think I honestly feel that this one is really good. It feels fresh but with a twist, and that's what I like about Jean Paul Gaultier's summery flankers to Le Male, in that they have that sort of a Le Male DNA but with a fresh twist, which means that they are not going to smell similar to other freshies. So Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male In the Navy was my choice for Wednesday. So on Thursday I went with another one that is completely brand new in my collection. I believe that it has been around for quite a few years. It sort of never piqued my interest before, but I just decided, well, it's time to get it now. And that one is Montblanc Individuel. This one to me is an ultra freshy. There's so many notes in this one, but to me it's a really fresh, clean, bright fragrance with a focus on raspberry. I believe I can pick up some of the musk as well, and a bunch of other notes. It's really, really good. I'm quite surprised of how much I actually enjoyed it. To me, you gotta sort of let it settle a bit. So to me, the best part of this is once you hit about 5 minutes into the dry down, and then it just becomes so light, so bright, oh so fresh. And this one actually landed me on my very first use. The first time I put it on, landed me a compliment. And it was a really, really warm day, and I believe this one actually might become one of my sort of a favorite super hot summer day fragrances. If you have not yet tried Montblanc Individuel, and if you would enjoy a super bright, fresh and clean kind of scent that is really cheap as well, then I can highly recommend it to check out Montblanc Individuel. So on Friday I went with yet another brand new fragrance in my collection. Yeah, I have a ton of new fragrances in my collection, and it was the first proper wear of Hugo Boss The Scent Intense. I have at least one or two in this sort of a collection, and they also share the note of Maninka fruit. And it has something really unique about it that I quite enjoy. This one has that sort of a note and vibe as well. It also has a bit of leather, woody notes, and a bunch of other notes as well. To me, this one is so sexy. I just love it, and I got a compliment for it during the evening. The reason why I chose it for Friday is because I wanted something a bit deeper. It wasn't as hot on Friday as it's sort of been the last few weeks, so I decided to go with something a bit heavier, and I'm so glad I did. I love this one. I'm so happy that I bought it, and yeah, I got a compliment for it. So my pick for Friday, Hugo Boss The Scent Intense. So on Saturday, that was yesterday, I wanted to put on something really sexy. It's one of my all-time favorites. I love this one, and that is Prada L'Homme Intense. What can I say? It landed me a compliment. People react to it, and when they react to it, they react to it in a positive way. I just love it. I'm gonna link to my review of it above, so make sure you check that review out. Yeah, Prada L'Homme Intense was my pick for Saturday. Landed me a compliment, but most important, I feel so good and sexy when I put this one on. So today, Sunday, I wanted to put on something truly different that I was almost certain that no one else would have. And I decided to do that by going with Byredo's Space Rage. So think of ripe fruits, and I'm not gonna go too deep into this one. I'm gonna link to my review of it above. I just love this one. So if you know Byredo, then think of this as something that is truly similar, really close to Byredo's pulp. And because I wanted, this is unique because this is limited edition, but I wanted to make it even more unique, or my scent unique. So I decided to layer it with Byredo's Bal d'Afrique. And I believe it was yesterday that I released a review of Bal d'Afrique. So if I can, I'm gonna link to it above, or you can find that in the description below. But these two together landed me a compliment today. So to me, these two really complemented each other. This one is way sweeter than this one, and this one has something that this one doesn't. Yeah, I highly enjoyed this duo, and this duo landed me a compliment. I can recommend any of these on its own. If you own them, or if you own, since this is limited edition, maybe you own pulp. If you own pulp, then why not try layering pulp with Baldafric, or if you have other Byredo fragrances, don't be afraid to layer pulp with those. But yeah, these two were my pick for today. So yeah, I had an amazing week. It's been a weird week because usually I feel that each week passes by so quickly, but this week has been sort of the other way around. So it feels like this week wasn't just 7 days, it's been like 14 days. I know, it's weird. So what I did on Monday, it doesn't feel like it was on Monday. It feels like it was 2 weeks ago. It's weird. I hope you had an amazing week. I really do. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then I would highly appreciate if you would smash that like. It really helps me out, and I would love to have you around. So if you're new, why don't you hit that subscribe and that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.